What do you do when a tenant vacates the property and does not leave a forwarding address? Well, by law, the landlord is not required to return or fully account for the security funds until that burden has been met. There's three things that have to be done. The tenant has to remove all their possessions, basically surrender the property, return the keys, and provide a forwarding address. So by not providing a forwarding address, they've only done 2 out of the 3 maybe. So the landlord is not responsible, but don't rest on that, because that can potentially come back and harm you later. It's a he said, she said thing of when it was done. But if you know the tenant really has not given a forwarding address, you also know, because you've been in my class or watched these videos, that you have 30 days to have that postmark, the accounting back to the tenant. What we recommend, and we have found it to be highly, highly profitable as far as time-wise in protecting the company, is take a certified letter of the accounting and any funds that were there, forward it or mail it to the last known address. 2 things happen. One, if it's going to be forwarded because the tenant put the forwarding address in with the United States Postal Service, it'll get to them. The second thing is, if it comes back to you because they did not put a forwarding address, you can keep that. Personally, I have gone into court several times, and the tenant will claim that they gave it to us, they did everything possible, they wrote it down, they emailed it, but they have no proof. And I just go, Your Honor, I hold the actual letter up that has been unopened and show the postmark, show the certificate of mailing that we met the burden under the law that we had it mailed out within 30 days. And we'll usually hand that to the bailiff. The bailiff hands it to the judge, opens it up, and turns to the tenant and says, you lose.